Hello everyone, in today's video I will be showing some of the important practical applications of flexural formula. So the first one is for the simply supported. This is a simply supported beam, let it be A and B, and the length of this beam is L. So here when the load is applied at the mid section of the beam, here that is considered as C and load is W. So the length of from B to C is L by 2 and from A to C is also L by 2 because this load is acting at the mid. So in this type of cases the maximum bending moment will be WL upon 4 at point C. So this is the important formula which will be required in bending equation, or it can be known as flexural formulas. Okay, so in case of the simply supported beam, when the load is acting at the middle section, you have to remember this formula. The maximum bending moment is equal to WL by 4. Now second is for the simply supported when the UDL load is acting, let it be A and B, and this load is W per unit length, and this is the total length that is known as L. So here the maximum bending moment is equal to WL square by 8 at center. Okay, now the third one is for the cantilever beam. In the cantilever beam we should know that one side is fixed and other side is free. Here let it be A and B. Here in this case when the load is acting at the corner, that is W, and this is the length, then the maximum bending moment will be W into L at point A. And the last one is for the cantilever when UDL load is acting on this type of beam, W per unit length, then the maximum bending moment will be WL square upon 2 at point A. Okay, now here we can see that in case of the simply supported beam and when the load is acting at the middle, then the maximum bending moment formula is WL by 4. Now second case is for the UDL, for the simply supported beam. So when the UDL is acting on the simply supported beam, then the maximum bending moment formula will be WL square by 8. And in case of the cantilever beam, here the load is acting at the corner, so in this case the maximum bending moment will be, the formula will be W into L. And in case of the UDL, and this is the L, so in this type of cases the maximum bending moment formula will be WL square by 2. So these are some of the important practical applications of flexural formulas. Thank you.